times that I have to wonder why you dress so funny. Could you speak to that?
I never thought of it quite that way. I do realize that I and all priests and bishops, when they, normally at least, for the pattern, wear a certain set of vestments, we call them, the clothing, the garments that you wear for Eucharistic liturgy. I never quite thought of it as being funny clothes, but I can understand why somebody who'd never seen them before would judge them unusual. In their original form, each one of those garments, vestments, has a meaning. For example, a long ankle-length garment that the priest wears, typically white, represents a baptismal gown as an extension lived in adult life, and in this particular ministry, of one's baptismal call and the beauty of that, sharing life with others, life that one has received. The long strip of cloth that goes around the priest's neck is called a stole. That is the traditional symbol of the priestly office. And the chasuble, the outer garment that's worn, has a symbolism that the priest puts on the persona of Christ and acts not in his own behalf or in his own name, but represents Christ present, residing in the community. Even the colors of the vestments that we wear have a significance. People may not always be aware of that, but the red and the white and the green and the purple that we wear, usually seasonally, just highlight symbolically the primary emphasis of a given season. For example, in Lent, we customarily wear purple vestments, which in most human understanding conveys a sense of repentance, a certain more serious mindset for a given period. And similarly, the green that we wear in what we call ordinary time conveys the hope that's ours in the most routine activities of daily life. So these are not, they demand a certain amount of, I'm going to say, education or information sharing for people who understand what they mean, but they do have a lovely significance. You know, a priest who's saying Mass on a battlefield does so in his battle fatigue, so it's not essential to the celebration of the Eucharist. It's merely meant to be one additional symbol that suggests spiritual themes, ways of prayer, reminders of the deeper values we gather to celebrate as we do that. Bishops have an extra bonus with the funny garments because we wear pointed hats and the little beanies, and carry sticks. All right, so the mitre is the symbol of the bishop's teaching office. The crozier or pastoral staff is a symbol of his shepherding, pastoring role. And the beanie flows from the zucchetto, we call it. It's an Italian word. As best I understand it, is a sort of a descendant of the yarmulke, which is a reminder to the Jewish person of faith that God is always above us. The yarmulke is a reminder that we're not on top of things, God is. The red zucchetto is an ancestor or a descendant of that, I think. But next time I vest for Mass, I'm going to think of your question, why are you getting in all these, and it will lead me to think about why we really do wear those vestments. Good question.